Center. Look here, look here.
Look here, please. Appa, here, this corner.
Yeah. Yeah, this corner. Yeah. So you.
Sir, left में sir.
Khurrana. Yeah, one.
Sir, left में. काजल जी राइट में. अरे क्या बीच में. काजल जी राइट में.
काजल जी इधर एक.
मैम राइट में. मैम ये कैमरे में नहीं देखे. मैम राइट में. फोटो ले निकल. काजल जी. काजल जी राइट में पीछे. काजल जी इधर. या
Thank you.
दादा.
दिनेश.
So the members of the press fraternity also, if you do have the time and inclination, please do your bit to donate blood as well. Talking about Tata Memorial Hospital, I'd like to next invite our knowledge and execution partner from India's most distinguished Tata Memorial Hospital, Dr. S.B. Rajadeksha. He's a professor and department head of transfusion medicine. Dear sir, we'd really like to hear your words of wisdom and experience on this initiative. Thank you.
I'm actually pretty overwhelmed with gratitude. The cause for which the film is made is so dear to me, and I've been a part of this area. I've studied in the educational institution next door. I work out every day exactly opposite, and the hospital is not very far off. So it feels like standing on home ground. But let me be very grateful first, not just to the makers of the film, to Kussh Sinha, Kajal Agarwal, Aparshakti Khurrana, the writers, the whole team. Because as we say, like somebody told me, Kajal ji has 23 million followers. I think a big applause, 23 million followers on Facebook. And we say if we had even one single person appealing for blood with so many followers, India would have had a flood of blood. What India needs today is 13 million units per year. What we managed to collect is less than 10 million. There's a yawning gap of 3 million units. All that it needs is just about 3 to 4% of us to donate once a year. We've been blessed with a large population compared to most in the world. I think we must be second, only second to China. And I have to quote Khalil Gibran, who says, it is when you give off yourself that you truly give. You donate many things, but it's when you give off yourself, as in blood donation. You know, today, man has been able to create humans in the laboratory, if you know that. Put in an egg and a sperm and you have a good laboratory and you just have a human there. Artificial human, you might call. Organs can be made in the laboratory, but God has kept blood as the key with him. You can't ever possibly make blood in the laboratory. I entered this field more than 40 years ago when I was told, oh, there's going to be artificial blood within a year or two. 40 years now, we are still hunting for artificial blood. It's something that's there in you in surplus. You don't lose anything by giving it. Like they say, God has given you one life, but He's given you the capacity to live many lives through others, to save countless lives. We've had so many centurion donors, so many almost double centurion donors, now that the age is increased to 65. So having seen cancer patients who, in spite of the best of doctors in our country, I think, in spite of the best systems, healthcare systems, in spite of all the money that they have, the stumbling block is something that God has probably made only in the human factory. They call it the bone marrow. So the best part of giving blood is that when you give blood, you regenerate it. It's like overhauling your factory. And it's known that if you undergo an operation, you recover faster. So giving blood doesn't cause weakness or anything. But you definitely save a life because blood is like a parachute. If you have seen patients die, could be a mother who's delivering, and the doctor said either the child or her because she's going to bleed a lot, or we have to just let the woman die, save the child because you don't have blood. Could be a child in the womb who's not seen life, and the doctor said unless you get just one unit, one bottle of O negative, the child is going to be born probably mentally retarded. It's a condition called icterus neonatorum, where you don't do, if you don't do an exchange transfusion, change the blood of the child, blood volume is very little, so you can just have 1 unit of blood. The child can be retarded for life. Is it asking for too much? A few minutes of your time. Like I don't want to compare, but it takes 2 hours to see a film. It probably takes 1 hour to have a good meal somewhere. It just takes 5 minutes to donate blood. So without going into technicalities, I would please appeal to all of you and thank you very much for joining this social cause. This is what we really need to do, all of us. Just come forward and try and save lives. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Rajadeksha. I'm sure we've done a very little bit to spread the message, but what you're doing on the field is kudos to you. So a huge round of applause to not just him, but the team of doctors who are actually busy saving lives and who make a difference in this world. I promise you, in the next 2 minutes we'll have the film, but we have a special guest of honor. We will not have her not speak. Okay, so just words of wisdom from the mentor, as Dr. Salunke said. Let me please welcome Dr. Vasudha Kamath, who has been the member of National Education Policy, who is also the former Vice Chancellor of SNDT University. She's kind enough to grace the occasion today. Ma'am, what is it that we can do in the policy that will make a difference to a cause like this? Thank you very much, ma'am. A huge round of applause to Dr. Vasudha Kamath, please.
I told Dr. Salunke, you have chosen a wrong person because I don't go near the doctors. If I see the needle, I start crying. So, but Dr. Rajadeksha's words have inspired me. I am a person, both my parents are doctors, and I have seen them work day out and night. I also work for 18 hours a day, so giving back to society is my motto, but not my blood. But I know there is a need. There is a need that in whatever possible manner we have to contribute to our nation. Every university or educational institution, they cater to cognitive development of students. But these kind of activities, projects, make you look at your own nation in a way how you can contribute to the development of our society. Because we may say that I got my PhD because of me, which is not true. I got my PhD because the whole nation helped me to be here. You know that only 1% of us in the whole country are in higher education institution getting master's degree and PhDs. So you are blessed. please contribute whatever you can to the country. May it blood or your time or your expertise or your love and compassion. I thank Dr. Rajadeksha for inspiring me. I promise you I'll gather that courage and next 6 months I'll try to donate my blood. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm sure you want to meet Aparshakti, you want to meet Kussh, and you want to meet obviously Kajal. So before you meet them, I would like you to see the work that they've put together. So with a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, can we present for the first time Khoon mein hai. Thank you. And now it's time for us to welcome entertainment jinke Khoon mein hai. Okay. The Munda from Delhi, who you saw in the film. Huge round of applause for the very, very talented Aparshakti Khurrana. Talent, intelligence, beauty, grace, sab kuch inke khoon mein hai. Okay, the superstar of India. Huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Kajal Agarwal. And last but not the least, your very own director, who's the force behind this film, Dr. Uday Salunke, sir. Please. Thank you. So I'm just going to ask a few questions, and I'm sure then the students, the members of press would also like to interact with you. So just one or two questions from my end. So let's start with Kussh. Kussh, you have a family where I think everyone's an actor. Your father is a legend. Your sister is a youth star. Your brother is an actor. Why get into direction?
I think you've heard my father say this often. He says either be better than the rest or be different from the rest. So I think I'm going down the second line, right? I'm trying to be different. And I mean, there are already enough actors. I mean, they're doing their bit. My sister's doing her movies. My brother is doing his movie. My father's done his work. I think it's important that I try something different and do something that I feel driven towards also. I've always had an interest in direction. Right from school days, I used to direct school plays. I've studied filmmaking. So that's my calling, and I've chosen to follow it. That's why.
So, and just one more additional question. This is your digital debut, right? So this is the film. What do we see in the future? What do we expect from Kussh? Do you, and how was your experience? Are you going to be, digital is a huge medium today. Are you going to be doing a lot of films on digital? What do we expect in the future?
You know, I don't differentiate between mediums because honestly, I think this only is happening in India where say, ye web hai or ye online platform. In the end, I think within 5 years, nobody's going to make this distinction ke kahan pe ye film dikh rahi hai ya kahan pe ye chal raha hai. It's as simple as saying, you make a film, you do the best of your ability to make that, and then you let it out there into the space that it has to go into. That's how I see it. So no distinction for me at this point. As long as the story interests me, as long as I feel I can contribute something good to it, I'll do it.
Great, Kussh. Moving on to Aparshakti. Aparshakti, I'm sure your performance, like always, is going to be appreciated, loved, and you've done a great job. How was it playing this character? Probably when you were approached for the role, because it's not a very positive character, and a lot of actors are like, you know, in a cost film, I want to be the hero at the end of it all. Okay, but you've added your flavor and your spice to the character. So how was the experience?
Starting with, I don't come from that mindset that I have to be the hero of any kind of work I, be a part of. The very reason I took 7-8 years in Delhi to come to Bombay, it was not a, a proper hunky-dory star brother entry to this field. Whatever came my way, I just picked it up, and God was kind enough to give me good work with happy people, nice people, positive people. Talking about this film, the very first day when we met, we were on the same page. I think luckily that was the best part about putting everything together. The way they told me that this is what you're supposed to do. Not that I'm this loud Punjabi in real life, but yeah, I tried to copy what he was saying, what the writer was saying, and then of course then you see a good-looking girl and you try to show off. That just came naturally. So yeah.
So actually, that was my next question. You've been a Delhi boy, and I'm sure, even though you claim not to be that loud Punjabi, you've had any friends whom you've taken inspiration from to
I
play
would,
this
of course, do
very
not want to
interesting
name them. Never, not an app day for sure. But of course, I mean, North is full of interesting characters, so luckily I have people around me who are. I would not say loud. I would not say interesting is a nice word, but at the same time, it's just that how sometimes we are brought up in the north. One of the line is there, right? Living larger than life Bollywood style. Oh, Bollywood style, to thoda, I think they all want to go on a I come from Chandigarh actually, not even Delhi. So there's a Gedi route. They just want to be in a big car and just roam around without any reason. Not that I have done that, but of course I know how it happens. So thankfully I have seen such characters. So maybe it was easier for me to then pull it off.
Great.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yes, please.
No, I'm not going to say anything bad about you. Don't get so frightened the minute I get the mic in my hand. Hi guys. So, well, I'd like to add a little bit to what Aparsh just said. I agree that, yeah, well, there are interesting characters, but we have exaggerated for effect, and at the end of the day, this is just a stereotype. So please, nobody should get offended by anything that's been projected in the course of this film.
Okay. So Kajal, you can keep the mic because my next question is to you. Let me first, before I ask the question, I think you being in the film itself, okay, has taken the film to another level. Okay, your stardom, your passion, your commitment, and I'm sure the reach that you have because your popularity pan-India, not just North, but North, West, East, South, because you've done cinema in practically all languages. Okay, is I'm sure going to be a huge asset, and it'll help, as Doctor was saying rightly as well, it'll help spread the message of the film. So thank you very much for being a part of this.
Thank you so much. I really hope that was the intention, and I really hope it does.
Right. So let me start off with a fun question for you. If you actually came across a guy like this on a blind date, what would you do?
So I don't play a stereotype, guys. I mean, I play majority of how girls are. Aren't most of us like that, girls? Right. So I do exactly what I did on screen.
You do exactly that. Okay. Now, my next question to you is on a slightly serious note. How important is it for actors to be a part of social causes? Do you necessarily have to believe in them? Or what do you do in your own bit to spread the message of social causes? And especially superstars like you.
I won't be able to generalize, but I can only speak of myself. I strongly believe in associating with causes that I believe in. I mean, it always helps if you believe in it because you'll be more passionate about it. And I believe that, yes, we should. I mean, I personally want to try and influence in the best possible manner, especially for all the little followers that I have. And anything that can make a difference, anything that we receive so much love, adulation, appreciation, so much of it that it kind of becomes our social responsibility to give back and to want to influence people who follow us so dearly, who encourage us every single day of our lives. I mean, we are here because you guys are here. And it's just a responsibility to kind of influence people in the right way, in the best way possible.
Well spoken, Kajal. Thank you very much. Last but certainly not the least, Dr. Salanke, sir. How does it feel that, I just wanted to, I'm sure you're aware of it, this film was written by Ankit, who's an alumnus of the school. It was put together by Sagar, who is also from V School. How does V School inculcate this entire passion in students, which is, jo aapke khoon mein hai, to actually put together causes like this?
Just somewhere, always I'm of the opinion that to transform our nation from where we are to where we wish to be, youth can play a tremendous role, and probably universities and colleges and schools are the best places wherein we must inculcate such kind of at least habits of giving back to the society, giving back to the nation. When we look at some of the tiny countries, maybe Israel and maybe a couple of others in the world, you feel that what are we doing? Are we doing good enough? So in our own way, and probably you can see that we change our name from big name to branding point of view, V School. V is the new I, that's what we believe. And in that cause, we are trying to contribute and try to inculcate as much as possible in our students that in your own way, what are the best way you can give back. It may be Make in India, it may be Digital India, it may be Innovate India. And this is like for caring India. If you could care for each other and create a beautiful tomorrow for all of us, nothing like it.
Right. So thank you very much. Thank you. So you have now the talented cast right in front of you and the makers of the film as well. They're all yours for you to ask them, to grill them about questions, please. Either, yes, anyone's, I think either you've loved the film so much that you're spellbound by it, or you're too scared to ask questions because your director is sitting there. Yes, please.
गौरव before you start इतनी एकदम से जोर से तालियां हमारे लिए भी नहीं बजी suddenly गौरव के लिए बजी thank you sir dude you are the real star congratulations you're right
This is really a we school, yeah?
let's go
Ma'am, my question is for you. Ma'am, you have done movies in multi-languages, and ma'am, what was the biggest challenge you faced? Or you know every language you have done movies, or what was the biggest challenge for you in doing multi-language movies?
May I know your name, please?
I'm Gaurav Bhattacharya.
Hi, Gaurav.
Hello, ma'am.
So, no, I don't know. I did not know every language when I initially started out. I have done movies in Telugu and Tamil and in Hindi. Hindi is obviously a home turf, so it comes naturally to me. I'm a Punjabi girl and I live in Churchgate. And having said that, I've picked up Telugu over the past few years. I can now speak in Telugu. I can understand Telugu fluently. I am not very good with my conversational speech in Tamil, but I do understand the language now.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hi, thanks for coming here and sharing such a noble cause with all of us. And we are highly privileged and highly honored to have all you great celebrities here. And sir has always been supportive. My question to you is the movie only launching in Hindi or is it also launching in the other languages?
We're looking at other languages also. I mean, this is obviously the initial launch, but we will be dubbing it in other languages so we can spread the message as far as we can.
Thank you so much. I request everybody to please go ahead and share this on Facebook and all the social media that you have. And a big thank you to all of you for appreciating the film so much. I was really enjoying myself when I heard all of you guys laughing, hooting and clapping. It was awesome.
Thank you so much. And also, just before we conclude, I'd also like to thank a lot of people who are here right now. So this film is always a team effort. Obviously, I was lucky to get really talented actors like Kajal and Apar, but there are also a lot of people behind the scenes. As Aditya mentioned, Sagar Thakkar, Ankit Sharma, but there are a lot of people here also from Business of Ideas who have contributed in making this film, Siddharth Sharma, and so many other people, the music, everything. So, I mean, I can't take all the names right now because we might have to sit here for 2 hours then, but I definitely like to thank them also. So, thank you all very much.
Kush, why did you thought of starting it with a social cause, directing with a social cause?
I mean, why not? I think in this country we need to do more social causes so people are active. Let's just look at the facts, right? Why do we have a shortfall of blood units in this country when there's so many people here? Because people are not aware and people are not active. If we can make a difference in any way, and the fact that Kajal and Apar also took out their time from their busy schedules to come and do this, I mean, that's very important. And I think it's good that we've done this film together. We hope it changes people's minds. And let me conclude it by saying this, that, you know, real power is not just ability to influence people's minds. Real power is the ability to influence people's minds for the greater good. And that's how I see it when I do my work.
Aditya, speaking. You approached your family members also for this film, या उनके पास dates नहीं थी?
No. I didn't approach my family members because I wanted to do my work independently. आप तो जानते हैं अभी कितनी controversy चल रही है वैसे भी. So,
and in any case, now we are an extended family, so.
Aparshakti, आप दोनों भाई मतलब like both of you have decided apart from acting, you will be doing social work and contributing to society. आप लोगों ने ऐसा सोचा कि वो विकी डोनर बने, आप ब्लड डोनर?
First thing I've you know, so, Vicky. Okay, yeah, of course. I mean, Yeah, of course, as long. Thank you so much, Kajal, for rescuing me again. पहले भी politically correct answer उन्होंने कर दिया suddenly. So yeah, of course, as long as I'm, we both are contributing towards the society, I think तब तक सब कुछ perfect है. And
ये तो
talking about
politically correct हो गया, जो असली है वो बोलिए ना.
नहीं यार यही है और इससे सच बात क्या बोलूँ मैं? मेरी आंखों में सच्चाई नजर नहीं आ रही तुम्हें?
करीब आओ तो दिखेगा.
आई थिंक यहाँ का खुराफाती इंसान ये है. इनको जानबूझ के बुलाया गया था मसाला क्रिएट करने के लिए. But thank you so much, brother. Thank God we're not at a roast this thing yet. But thank you so much for the awesome question. But yeah, we've been doing our bit to give it back to the society. Not only on donation front. Me and my wife were running like where we used to stay in GK. We were doing a summer school for all the maids where they would come and learn English and Hindi from my wife and learn music and co-curricular activities from me. So we were doing this every summer for 3 years back to back. Now that I've shifted to Bombay, I'll try to continue it here, but I'm very new to this city, so I don't know how things will shape up. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much.
Kajal, beautiful.
You're not going to spare me, no, now, after this?
I think you were rather warming up with me and now coming the big question.
Hi, may I know your name?
Sumit Sharma from India TV.
Hi, Sumit.
Sir, कैसे आप? ये तो I thought you were one of the students. You look so young.
मस्का पॉलिश हाँ अब ये सब मस्का पॉलिश है.
मैं पूछ रहा था are the beautiful person have beautiful blood also so मतलब we can approach you for the blood.
I told you were just warming up with me for a big question here.
So since so many things हमारे खून में है, I'm sure अब ये भी खून में ही होगा. I mean मैं क्या बोलूँ? I am a regular donor. I donate blood very often. And maybe you should ask this question to the people who have donated. Maybe they'll be able to answer better.
And Mr. Uday,
thank you.
Thank you so much for the enlightenment.
My pleasure, as always, Sumit.
Uday, Mr. Uday, हम लोग देख रहे हैं कि काफी short films का जो inauguration या launch आजकल वेलिंगकर में ही हो रहा है. So are you collaborating with this या ये आपने purpose बना लिया अपना?
वेलिंगकर में हो रहा है. Well, I am collaborating with short films, yes, but this is the first time I'm coming to Wellington. So you're not inviting me often.
So what do you want to say, sir? Do you want to say something?
So I haven't started collaborating yet, but yeah, we'll think about it. Let's figure it out.
मैंने उनसे पूछा था.
अब देखिए, अच्छा 1 minute.
In fact, the credit for this goes to Aditya, my alums and my students who work together as a part of our media entertainment film. That's all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for asking the questions on behalf of everyone. Thank you very much.
Sumit, I must tell you, Sumit Sharma, right?
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming here. जितने लोग फिल्म देख के हंस रहे थे उससे ज़्यादा आपके क्वेश्चन देख के हंस रहे थे. आई एम सेइंग इन अ गुड वे यार. मैं बहुत पॉलिटिकली इनकरेक्ट इंसान हूँ. मैं बहुत सीधा ऐसे दिल से बोल देता हूँ. You were bang on. Thank you so much. Not only him, for everyone, each and every person is present here and supporting this cause, from Tata Memorial to Aditya to Uday sir to shoot pe bhi the. We were chilling with him at this shoot during lunch. And Kush and Kajal both, thank you so much for making me a part of it and tolerating me the other day and today as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So on this note, ladies and gentlemen, can we have a photo op, please? Can I also at this point invite on stage Ankit and Sagar, who were the forces behind this film as well, to just have a quick photo op with the team, please. Thank you.
Guys, please give it up for Ankit and Sagar.
Just a minute. On behalf of V School, I'd want Salunkhe sir to please give a token of appreciation to our esteemed celebrities as well. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please share, support the film, and spread the love and the message of blood donation. Thank you, members of the press, for